Good morning, good evening, good day, good night, and goodbye. We are now ushering in a new era, and we're waving goodbye to the old, which is tied to the patriarchy. So you will really begin to see what this life is all about. And we can now finally honor Kati's request from the other day, which is to do an offering of sorts, to call in all aspects of the souls of those who are incarnated in existence on planet Earth now. You need to understand that when you incarnate, you break into smaller fragments of yourselves as you become traumatized. Those injured or traumatized parts of you leave your life attached to someone else or simply go into hiding. You're beginning to see how you only have a smaller fraction of what you had when you were born. And this is in part why you all are so tired and exhausted and frustrated, because what you were is what you no longer are, because you have left so many breadcrumbs along the way to help you to find those lost or hidden or traumatized parts of yourselves. You will see now that the patriarchy is officially dead what this means. You can begin to feel those traumas that you have stuffed and suppressed, and you will begin to recognize that those pieces of you that you have missed for so long are actually important essences. They were, to a certain extent, the more naive, the more trusting, the more helpful, the more loving, the more experiential, the more courageous, the more divine aspects of yourselves, but they were left behind in order to protect those damaged parts of you that were traumatized or hurt or triggered somewhere within your youth and thereafter. And now, my beloved, our beloved, his beloved, her beloved, their beloved, you will see how your new energetic imprint will be dramatically changed as you move into this new era. You will no longer be obstructed by poor oxygen or air quality. You will no longer be obstructed by poor food choices or toxins. You will no longer be obstructed by damaged or toxic water sources. You will no longer be obstructed by damaged cellular imprints because of past traumas or toxins. You will begin to see and recall and call back all of those former aspects of you to become you, wholly and complete. You will see what this looks and feels like, and we simply honor you. We no longer need to guide you or hold your hand to usher you through this process, because it is now finally done. Your journey through the eye of the needle, this eye of the needle, has finally been completed, and you all are now finally like newborn babies, learning to cope, learning to integrate into this new world, and learning to figure out how to thrive, what the rules are, what works, what doesn't, what shines, what doesn't, what permeates love, what doesn't. It is all going to be vastly different, and you will see. But it will still be painful, as we have shared, because much of what you have left behind must now be burned off or transmuted into love. And that will in itself be a journey unto itself. But many blessings to you. The courageous were the ones who suffered and yet survived. We honor you, our majestical, mythical, mystical manifestors. It is now your planet, your experience, which you all get to create with your own desires and intentions. And so it is. Namaste.